Welcome to another episode of Professional Couch Coaches with Doc and Mike. It is your girl, Doc, here with my brother from another mother, Mike. His eyes are wide open right now. We're gonna see how long it takes before they close shut, because you just never know.
What I might be drinking on.
Yep, just never know what's in that cup in his
Hey,
Yeti.
it's cold.
It's up. See, you never know. Um, how you feeling, Mike?
I'm good, man. Good. Can't
Uh,
complain. How you?
I'm feeling good. Feeling pretty all right. Ready for the weekend. I am so ready for the weekend.
Yeah. You
So
dusted yourself off from that fatal crash of
trying to
nine.
place,
Yeah. Just, getting
trying
too
to play.
old to still be doing young people stuff.
I feel like I still got it, although I realize I might not still have it. But
Yeah.
I'm I'm
Mentally,
a,
you always gonna have it. You
I'm
remember
there,
when
man.
you remember when Jerry Rice was 44 and his braid started in the middle of his head when he was playing for the Seattle Seahawks?
And
And he swore he still had it.
yep,
And yeah, we
he
was like, Jerry,
hang it up.
hmm that's
Yeah,
where you at right now.
yep,
Yeah,
literally,
yeah. Like if you
literally.
took your hat off, your dress might not be right there in the front.
They might not. That's why I'm wearing a hat. That's what happens. As you age, you put the hat on. Cause shit started to take over and you can't control it no more. That's why I'm wearing a hat. No. Uh you stupid. I was gonna ask you something. Oh, so last week we didn't even talk about preseason games. So I
hmm
wanted to kick off this week in discussing week one of preseason games last week.
Yeah.
Um week two is starting tomorrow, but
hmm
um I didn't I think when we were recording, we had the Ravens were playing at the moment, but like I said, I don't really put a lot of stock in the preseason. Um, but how did the Steelers do? I watched a little of the game, but then I had some errands or something to run, and I don't care about
Yeah.
the Steelers at all. Don't care
No,
at all.
it's the
So
preseason too. So you
yeah.
had errands to run. Do your thing.
Yep.
You know.
Went on by my
Yeah.
business.
It's all
So
good.
how did the Steelers look?
I think they look better than what was being reported from training camp as offensively. I'll say that. Of course, none of our starters or anybody that's been playing longer than 5 years played in the game. The offensive line played. I don't think Isaac Seumalo played though. Um, the questions going into the game was wide receiver 2
Mm-hmm.
and Broderick Jones. Wide receiver 2, I'll say Roman Wilson did step up a lot in that game. First pass of the game, he caught like a 19 or 20-yard in route over the middle. Then the next play, he caught a screen pass. So he caught the first two passes. I mean, he was the number one receiver for that game, but he did what he was supposed to. Um, Big Mount Washington caught a touchdown. Mason Rudolph went out there and just said, I got number 2 spot. Just don't even worry about it. I'll hold down QB2. Um, the running game did not look good. I'll say that. But the pass protection was amazing.
Good.
But the run game did not look good. Defense
D-
looked pretty good, but of course it was nobody. Only
Right.
starter that played was Peyton Wilson and maybe
Okay.
Juan Thornhill. But other than that, yeah, nobody else touched the field. But
Did
they,
you
they
rookie
huh?
did the rookie y'all drafted, the running back, did he play?
Yeah, he played.
No.
He had the most rushing yards, but like I said, the run blocking was atrocious. There was one play, the guard, they was running like a zone right, outside zone right, and the right guard, I mean the left guard, I'm sorry, left guard got pushed into like 5 yards in the backfield with it. Ran into
Damn.
running back ran into him. I mean,
Damn.
yeah, it was pretty atrocious, but they held up pass and Skylar Thompson of all people was the shining hero of the game. He was the QB, second QB to come in. He had like a 230 something passing yards, two touchdowns. He looked pretty good. He might be playing for himself to be on another team, but he put out some good tape. That's usually what you look for in preseason. You don't really care about wins or losses. Of course, some people do that aren't like, NFL or football aficionados, but that's not the point of the preseason. You just trying to see what your reserve pieces and your backup pieces look like because this is the NFL and those people that you may say you don't care about will be playing because one thing you can say about the game, somebody gonna get hurt.
That's a fact.
Injuries will happen.
That's
So
a fact.
those cornerback threes or fours or backup running backs that you be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, them the same people you gonna need to try to get you out of a stadium one game. So you better pay attention to who your backups are.
Yeah, and I think that is the only thing I really kind of look for in preseason. Um, I like to, just see. You never really know until the full team is out there what
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna look like, but just to, if you drafted somebody, how do they look? If they're projecting somebody to be a starter, like what do they look like? The rookie we drafted in the first round, safety, he played, of course, because he's a rookie. So
Yeah,
they threw him out there. Although he's supposed to start.
yeah,
But, you know, who knows if it's gonna look the same when he's back there with Kyle Hamilton, but
right,
just to see if he did enough,
yeah,
I
but
think
yeah,
I think that's what people kind of look for. I don't put a lot of stock into it. I know, like you said, a lot of people do because I mean it's just preseason.
mm-hmm.
It really doesn't determine a bunch unless something uh an injury happens. But
Yeah.
um
It's not gonna be the same as the regular, like at all. Like the schematics, the speed, everything is not gonna be the same as the regular season.
right,
There's a big difference. How did y'all look?
fine. I
Okay,
mean, they had like 54 passing yards. So that's not good, but I mean, Lamar wasn't out there.
right,
Half of the O line didn't play.
right,
Well, I think only two people on the O line that's going to start actually played, and they didn't look good, but we expected that anyway. Um, Lamar makes up for a lot of deficiencies that the Ravens have.
yeah,
The right guard, nobody likes the right guard, but Lamar makes up for the fact that he's not very consistent because Lamar is very mobile.
hmm,
So he can sense stuff and he gets out the damn way. The thing they saying on Twitter is if he gets Lamar hurt, they gon' that boy might have to get off the internet because they gonna fire his
they gonna
ass up.
crucify
So
that man.
they gonna fire it. Mark Andrews had to get off the internet. Hey, this social
Yeah,
media shit, man.
yeah,
So if they get Lamar hurt, it's gonna be some hell in the city. I tell you that. But because we will go 0-17
if Lamar gets hurt, yeah,
if Lamar get hurt.
hmm,
We will definitely. I say it right now. If Lamar gets hurt, I ain't wishing it. But if he get hurt, we losing every game he don't play.
yeah.
So and that's
So
just
do you think that y'all should have a backup like a Snoop though, like somebody who could be comparable to a Lamar? Not you never gonna find another Lamar, but somebody who could still be a comp to Lamar.
they keep trying it, and the thing that you find, and if you don't watch Lamar play and you're just a person who listens to what pundits say, people just talk about Lamar's athletic ability. Lamar can throw really well.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find somebody who can throw as well and be as mobile. It's
Yeah.
usually Snoop. Take Snoop,
Yeah.
who was the backup for a long time, and they wanted somebody who played like Lamar, except for one effing thing. Snoop can't throw.
Not like that. He can, but he, of course, not like no, not even close.
I'm gonna say this, and this gonna I'm gonna move off of it.
Okay.
In 2022,
Uh huh.
and yeah, I'm going back. The Ravens were 8-3, winning. They were the number one seed in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
8-3. What's that? 9, 10, 11 games. You got this is before it was even a 17-game season. You had 5 more games to play.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar got hurt. Do you know what the Ravens record was at the end of the season? Lamar didn't play the rest of the season. Do you know what the record was at the end of the season?
Y'all were 8-7.
We were 8-8.
Oh, y'all finished 500, huh?
They lost all game. They lost every game. They had 5 games. If they would have won one game, we would have made the playoffs. They couldn't even win one game without him playing. And Snoop Tyler Huntley, who is on the is he fifth string on the Browns right now?
Maybe they ain't even listed him on the depth chart.
Yeah, that's who the backup was. He lost every game.
So
Every
that
game.
wasn't his Pro Bowl year then,
Shut up, Mike.
because he went to
Uh
the Pro Bowl.
he did go
he
to the Pro
went.
Bowl.
He went to the Pro.
So
He has a Pro Bowl under his
he
resume.
he, he does, but I don't know if that means we should be questioning how they pick Pro Bowl people for the Pro Bowl or what.
I'm just
But
saying he has
that's
a
what
Pro
I'm
Bowl.
thinking. I'm thinking we should be questioning how they choose people for the Pro Bowl. But but one of the things that came out of the preseason, we got to
Hmm.
talk about this. I'm tired
Okay.
of talking about it. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
I am there. I
Yeah.
am, and this is gonna seem like hate, but it's
Hmm.
not, guys. It's not Shedeur hate. But I'm tired of Shedeur, y'all. I am so tired. Okay, so
Shador News, not the person, just the.
no, not the person. I want all young black men to excel in whatever they choose to excel in. I want
Hmm.
them to be great. But this is what I'm hating on. Okay. The picture posted is for our audio only. I apologize. I didn't tell you we had preseason stuff listed, but for our only audio only, I have a picture of Shador. This is what Nike posted. Nike.
Uh huh. Nike. Yeah.
They posted a picture of Shador, who played the Browns played the Panthers in Carolina. They posted a picture of Shador holding his wrist up. He's holding his
Hmm.
wrist up because that's the thing he used to do to show off his watches. And it says only a matter of time
Yeah.
and a Nike check.
Yeah. Matter of time. Turn up.
I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to seem like a hater. I really don't. But y'all doing too much. This is too much.
Yeah. Sounds like hate though.
It does. It sounds like hate, but it's really not hate. Let me tell you Shador's stat line.
Hmm.
Shador went 14 to 23,
Mm.
138 yards.
Hmm.
He got sacked twice.
Hmm.
Um, he had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
How many rushing yards would we say?
He had 4 carries for 19 yards.
Okay.
I think he played 2, maybe 3 quarters.
I think he played all the way to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think he played 3 quarters.
Yeah.
Mm. His stats are not bad.
No.
He did well for a preseason game.
Hmm. For a rookie.
For a rookie. He did well for a preseason game for a rookie. They are trying to blow this man up. This is a setup. And this is why I say I hate this. I'm going to take a different approach because I don't want to seem like a hater.
uh,
This is a setup for Shedeur. And y'all don't even see the banana in the tailpipe yet. But I see the writing on the wall. First you get the hate, then you get the glory. Then you know what comes after the glory? The biggest form of hate that you ever seen. You think they are treating him bad now? Wait till a little later, because it's gonna get worse later.
mm-hmm.
This is the setup. Nike put this post out. Why are you doing that? He
Yeah.
ain't did. He ain't did nothing.
Advertisement.
Why,
Because
Mike? He gonna be on a. He
he's the
might be on a
hottest
practice. He
he's the
might be on a
hottest
practice
topic.
squad.
You
He
don't
might.
think you don't think the Browns gonna let him make the team?
They gonna take 4 quarterbacks.
They're gonna have to.
Mike, no, no,
I'm just saying.
no. They shouldn't. That is dumb.
But it's the Browns though. Come on now. So that means that they will have to choose him over Joe Flacco,
Kenny
Kenny Pickett,
Pickett. Mm-hmm. And the
and
boy
then
they drafted before him.
yeah, and they still got Deshaun Watson on the roster somewhere. Nowhere, we don't know where, but he's on there.
This is a setup.
Hey man, people talking about, man. They said that boy gonna be special, man. People have told me that Shedeur is gonna be special. Now my thing
He.
is this.
I'm listening.
My thing is this. Even if he becomes special, great. Go ahead, Shedeur. Do your thing. I just don't understand why people feel like that he should have been drafted higher than what he was, or why people are hating on him. Now, I think some people might do hate on Shedeur because of his, lineage and where he came from. So, okay, but I don't feel like the NFL is hating on him.
No.
I don't personally. I mean, I hear, great people like Lewis Riddick, say that it's the time, it's time, his time is now, it's time. Okay, Lewis, I get it. I understand. I see where you coming from. I understand. But I just don't personally, I don't know. It just
Lem-
seemed like a lot of drama to come from a backup right now.
yes. This is a setup. It's a okey doke. All of
Yeah,
this publicity is only gonna be fueled by the fact that they want him to fail. And when he fails, he'll never be able to recover from it.
that's gonna be tough. I hope he don't fail. I don't want him to.
I don't want him to fail. I
Yeah,
want him to not put his wrist up and celebrate or do. I don't want him to bring any attention to himself.
he going to though, because he gonna feel like y'all overlook me. So now y'all gonna get all this smoke.
It's the preseason and you might not make the team.
I know,
I'm just,
and he's
I'm
currently hurt.
confused. Yeah, I'm just confused. That's all. I'm just confused.
Yeah,
I just don't want the boy to be set up. I truly don't. And I feel like this is the biggest setup. Forget the fact he was drafted by the Browns and they got 50 quarterbacks. Forget
yeah.
that. He played, but they kept panning the black people in the audience in the stands with a 12 jersey on
Mm-hmm.
to pump him up
Mm-hmm.
unnecessarily. Now it creates hype.
Yeah.
When you have hype, you got to live up to the hype.
Yeah.
As long as people doubt you, you're winning because whatever you do is going to exceed expectations.
Mm-hmm.
When people start to believe in you, now you have to actually show up.
Yeah.
You actually have to produce. And I'm not saying he can't. I am saying, why are we expecting so much of him when historically, why does Shedeur go to Jackson State?
Why did he go? Because his father was there.
Why did they choose Jackson State?
Why did his dad choose to go to coach at Jackson State?
His daddy chose to coach at Jackson State so his son could play football. Let's not get that twisted. People make it seem like Dion opted. If Dion said right now, A&T, I want you to come coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody to take him. HBCU? Sure.
Yeah.
Although you have no coaching experience in the collegiate
Yeah.
realm. Come on. Because we know Dion. He's a
Mm-hmm.
household figure for black people who like sports, right?
Yeah.
Or anybody who grew up in the 80s or 90s, right? He went to Dion went to Jackson State so his son could play football. Before Shedeur got to Jackson State, where was he going to school?
I don't know about all that. Ain't no way I can know that. I don't even
That
know
is
if
my
he.
point.
I don't even know if he
Travis
was.
Hunter was a 5-star recruit and could have
Yeah.
went anywhere.
Yeah. Anywhere. Yeah.
You
I don't
understand?
know. I
My
don't know how
point
many
is,
stars Shador was.
yeah, look it up.
I'm about to.
Look it up.
Cause now I'm curious.
Look it up. Why did he go to Jackson State? He went to Jackson State for a reason. Why did he leave Jackson State? He got the hype he needed for a program to say, let me buy into this. And it happened to be Colorado. Can Dion coach? Sure. Why not? Okay. Sure. I guess. We'll find out this season. Sure. Can he
Sh-
recruit?
Shador was a 4-star recruit.
Why did he go to Jackson State?
I guess he wanted to play with his daddy. He was a
He's not
number 12 quarterback and a number 8 player in Texas.
in Texas.
The number 8 in Texas, number 12 overall out of all the
Quarterbacks?
no number 8 player. He was the number 8 player overall in Texas and the number 12 quarterback in the nation. He was number 60 nationally ranked. He was a 4-star prospect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On ESPN. Most other ones had him ranked 3 stars, but
Mm.
that's yeah, not bad.
That's fine. But
Yeah,
I'm stick with me.
I'm
I'm
with you.
trying to make a point. All I'm saying is at this very moment, we know a kid who is the number one ranked player in the
Hmm.
class of 2026
Yeah,
who could go to any school he desires.
hmm
Okay. All I'm saying is Shedeur had limited options. If you think he didn't, then you are just drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm not saying you, I mean people. People are
yeah,
drinking the Kool-Aid if they think he didn't have limited options.
yeah. I mean,
He
I see where you coming from. I just personally, I don't understand the hype. I don't see the hype, but I don't want him to fail. I just don't like when people hype him up like he's like he is Vic when Vic came into the league, or like he is, you know, who was like Vince Young when Vince Young came into the league. even though Vince Young career wasn't like how everybody wanted it to be, but still, when Vince Young was probably one of the best college quarterbacks to ever play
Yep.
in college. But you know what I'm saying? Like the hype that comes around, like Shedeur is supposed to be like, you know, bringing home championships one day. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I want him to have a long lasting career, and I want him to learn and grow in his
Yeah,
career. That's what I want. Um
yeah,
however, I do not want I don't want what I see happening. And I hope
right.
I'm wrong. I
But
hope,
if he prove me wrong, hey man, I'm gonna be right there. Look at that young black man right there doing his thing.
yeah, because I feel like I honestly feel like they hyping him up only to tear him down later. That's really why I feel like they hyping him up.
Yeah,
So they'll have something to talk about.
yeah.
That's really what I feel. So, but we'll see. I hope. Well, he is hurt. They say he got a torso ish. Something wrong with his torso
I
injury
don't think he's
now.
playing in the next preseason game.
Yeah, I saw a clip and they were showing Gabriel, the kid they drafted, and they were like, "Oh, Shedeur is hurt, so you're gonna play in a preseason game," and he looked like a damn deer in headlights. Like, oh, okay, so
Oh,
I'll be playing. Okay, all right. I was
my
hoping I
turn.
could sit this out, but hey,
Yeah,
because they said he looked terrible, is
y'all
what
like the
they're
same
saying.
height.
That's what they say. He's he's short. Yeah,
Like Russell
yeah.
Wilson taller than him.
Uh-huh. They say he
Yeah,
like 5'8",
yeah,
like
easy.
in real life. He's like
Hmm.
5'8".
Yeah.
I mean, Kyler Murray, maybe except he's not quick.
Nah,
Um, but
Kyler
hey,
Murray like boss baby though,
what is wrong with you?
like a angry toddler running.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Um, so moving on, Mike, is something I don't know if you know this, but
Hmm.
something has happened, Mike. Do you know what has happened?
Now what happened?
It's happened again, Mike.
Oh man, not the
It's the Dildo Bandit has struck again, Mike.
not the infamous,
Dildo Bandit. Go ahead and say it. It's the Dildo Bandit at this
not the
point.
infamous man. Like we are
Yeah.
getting out of hand.
The infamous Dildo Bandit has struck again, and the other day in a WNBA game between the hold on, I got it in my notes, in the Chicago Sky versus Dream game, probably about 5 or 6 days ago, another dildo was thrown on the court in the fourth quarter with probably about 2 minutes or so left in the game.
At least they
Mike,
waited to so that way they can waste their money.
I think that's why they waited.
Yeah.
I think they were like, well, game's almost over.
If I'm gonna get thrown out, let me get
It's
thrown out now.
it's time to have some fun.
Yeah.
Let me get this sex toy I brought with me
Hmm.
and let me chuck it as far as I can and hope I don't hit anybody, but
On the
make
way
sure,
down. Yeah.
yep, but make sure it lands on the court.
What would you do if you were at the game, right, with your better glasses on? Let me finish my question before you start laughing.
Okay.
And you got your meta glasses on, right?
Hmm.
All right. And you just so happen to look up or look behind you and
Hmm.
you see somebody about to hurl this joint. What is going on in your mind at the moment that you seeing them, you know, rearing back, looking like Peyton Manning out there about to chuck this joint down to the court? What are you thinking?
Mike,
Hmm.
I'm this is still the weirdest obsession. This is so I don't get it. I don't. I really don't get what they're doing. I would point the person out. I would snitch. And I am
Mhm.
dead against snitching on some occasions. Sometimes it's necessary. Like, but I try to abide by code, but
Mhm.
I would snitch. I would definitely snitch. I would
Mhm.
say, this is the person that threw the dildo, this gentleman
This
or
gentleman.
woman. It
Yeah.
got to
What?
be a man. It got to
What?
be a man. I'm sorry. It
What
got
if
to be
it's
a
a lady?
man. That would, it, I hope it's not. This is some weird shit. This is like some trench coat. You wearing a
Like,
trench coat in the corner type shit. This is weird.
so who's like you gotta you purposely going on Amazon or going to Adam and Eve or whatever store you may purchase your, pleasure
Your
pleasure
toys from.
toys at,
Mhm.
and you're buying it for the use to throw it.
To throw it on the court. How about
What?
this though? It was purple this
It
time.
wasn't lime green. Uh
It was
oh.
not lime green.
Maybe it was a Ravens fan.
It could have been a Ravens fan. When I saw that it was purple, I said, "Well, at least the color choice is better."
Yeah,
Because why is it lime green? That was throwing me off. That
yeah.
I couldn't get past that part.
But wasn't it
I,
in Minnesota? You said
they were in
Chicago and who?
Chicago, the
Chicago and who?
Dream, playing the Dream, Atlanta,
Oh, okay. Say maybe there was a Minnesota fan, like
and that's
Vikings,
why it was purple. It was purple.
like the purple. Yeah.
It's so random. Why? It's so random.
Hmm.
But the WNBA has, like I said before, they have issued the clear bag policy. So they're like, how did the person get it in? Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how the person got it in,
Hmm.
but we'll let the WNBA still ask dumb questions about how somebody got the
It,
dildo in.
it was in a sock.
You think somebody was carrying a dildo in their sock, Mike?
Yeah, like yeah. When they gonna start having them lift their pants legs up?
They should have them lift their pants leg, shake their pants leg.
Hmm.
You remember how we used to search the boys when they would come in the house at the group home?
Yeah.
That's that's what they need to do. Speaking of the WNBA, and moving on from dildos, because I know that's your favorite subject.
Hey
Uh,
man, these
Purple
people are wild,
dildos.
man.
They are.
People wild.
I don't get it, dude. I really don't get it. But Asia Wilson made WNBA history.
Hey man.
The clap it up. There we go.
Hey.
For Asia. The other night she was playing the Connecticut Sun. I actually was watching the game. I didn't realize how many points she had while watching, but um the Aces were playing the Connecticut Sun. She had like 32 points.
Hmm.
But she had the first 30-point, 20 rebound game in WNBA history. So
And she liked that though.
she is.
She liked that.
I like watching Asia. I watch the Aces. I actually have their games set to my phone. So
Hmm.
when they're playing, I actually get a notification so I can watch the game. Because I actually think she's really talented. Anybody that can score 30 points and have 20 rebounds is pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
That's a
Shaq.
lot of rebound.
That's like
Yeah.
Shaq numbers.
Yeah, that's a lot of rebounds for
Yeah.
somebody who's the leading scorer on the team.
Yeah.
That's a lot. But um so kudos to Asia for making WNBA history.
Yeah.
That speaking of the Aces have been on, they actually won last night. They've been on a 5-game win streak since they got their ass mollywopped by the Minnesota Lynx. Probably like 2 weeks ago, they lost by like 50. And
Well,
it wasn't even close.
wasn't
I
Minnesota in the championship last year?
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
Uh they I think I was watching the Minnesota game for a little bit, but it was so lopsided, Mike. I think the score was probably 60 something to 20 something, and it was second quarter.
Mm.
And I was like, oh shit, they ain't coming back. Ain't
Yeah.
no, and they lost by like 50. I don't even think Asia played the most of the second half. I think
Yeah.
like they were just sitting on a bench arguing about. why they was getting their ass whooped. But Asia made a declaration after that and said she kind of called people out in the sense of if you don't want to work, you don't need to be here. And since then, they've been on a 5-game win streak. They done moved from 8th seed to like 4th seed in the WNBA like playoff rankings. It's so weird because it's only like 13 teams.
Yeah.
And for the playoffs, they only take the top 8.
Mm. Like total?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. If it's only 13 teams, yeah.
But it's only 13 teams. You would think when they were doing franchises that they would try to keep it even.
Yeah. Maybe.
No?
I mean, it makes sense.
It's just weird to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
Yeah.
supposed to be like 2 or 3 more franchises maybe next season, I believe.
Yeah, let's get one.
We should invest.
Mm-hmm. It
We
ain't
should
one in
get
Charlotte, is it?
no. The Sting have left. I don't think they were one of the ones that were coming back either. Because
What happened to the Sting?
I don't know. I'm gonna research it.
It's
I'll
fell
let you
apart.
know.
Or the Charlotte Banshees.
Who are the Banshees?
You remember that movie?
No. Who were the
With
Charlotte?
with
Are you making this
Vivica
up?
with Vivica Fox and
Are you talking about Joanna, man? Mike, get the hell out of here. What? All right. Look, I was racking my brain. I was like, Charlotte Banshees. You're talking about Joanna, man. Something's wrong with you. Like, follow, subscribe. That's all I got, really.
Hit that notification bell.
One time. Me and Mike have been consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of us, Mike. Let me give you
Yeah.
kudos. Claps for you, my guy. Last week I was trying not to record and you held me accountable. I tried to pull a you and I said, "Hey, we can record on Friday if you want." You was like, "Nah, let's stick to our schedule." I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, my guy. I will Thursday night. I will be ready. You don't have to worry. I don't want to. I'm tired, but you know what I'm gonna do? You held me accountable. So
This has been another episode of Professional Couch Coaches. Please make sure to like, follow, and subscribe and hit that notification bell one time. And as always, peace.